We're now about to go live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now live.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from the campus of Westfield State University, this is 89.5 FM, WSKB, Westfield.
Support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Dunkin' Donut Shops of Westfield and the Sardinia family. It's nice to know that even as the world changes, Dunkin' Coffee remains the same at 7 convenient locations throughout Westfield.
Good morning, Lynn.
Good morning, Pete. How are you?
Well, the music ran out, so we started the show.
That's right.
He can yell all he wants, but we started the show.
I
right.
don't think he'll yell.
Okay, quit talking smack. I'm here.
Hey.
I said we can start the show. The music ran out.
The music
right.
ran out. Run with it. Yeah, it's funny. I was actually over at the
Holding court.
Yeah, well, yes and no. I mean,
Holding court.
Holding court at the Pride Station. We know the deal.
Yeah, I was over there, and Harold and I were shooting a.
You should ask permission.
Shooting a bull.
You should ask permission if we could go do a show there someday.
I did. I spoke to I spoke to Jamie about it.
When we get the truck, we'll do a show over there.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So, yeah, I'm over there talking away to Harold, and I got there at like 20 after 5, so I'm like, I got plenty of time. Sit down with him, have a coffee, catch up. And lo and behold, he was telling me stories. I got so in tune with it, looked at my phone and said, oh, crap, it's 10 of.
You need to set an alarm.
I think there's about 3 squad cars from West Brakefield that are going to pull into the lot shortly. Yeah, I made it here in less than 10 minutes from there. And, yep, you should have seen me. I was like a slalom skier. Swoosh, swoosh.
Did you hit
swoosh.
any sidewalks?
Yeah, no, I didn't need the sidewalks, but there were cars turning left and right, and I was going around them. Oh, man.
So you talk about me? I don't drive like that.
Yeah. So, here we go.
Here we go.
So, we by the way, welcome to Bobby G and Company. And I always try to come up with something for a theme for each show. And sometimes
Maybe it should have been this.
It's a Naked Gun, 33 and a third.
No, the police car's following you like they did in the open for the show.
Yeah, it was the police squad, yeah. So, this week I was like, okay, I'm tired of, doing like the 80s, the 90s, although I am going to bring those back. They're fun. But I wanted something different. I wanted something challenging, or at least I perceived it as being challenging. And what we went with was all these songs have a vocal intro. What that means is that you're going to hear a voice before you hear any musical instrument. And even the Big Bang Theory theme was exactly that. It fit the description for the week. So I set this out there.
Sort of. Don't they have like a little bit of strings underneath them when they start though?
Yes, but not immediately. Their voice is the first thing. And it's like a second into it that they start. So we got that going. I text that to Lynn, Pete, Les, and Hope. And what I do is I just text one message. And then I copy, paste. So they all get the same exact message.
Was I first?
Probably not. I think I sent it to Hope first, and then I just copy and paste off of her. But, I'm like, okay, this is going to drive these guys nuts. It's going to be hard to find. And Lynn texts me, this is going to be a hard one. I said, yeah, that's what she said. And she's laughing. And then no sooner do I text that to her, she sends me her song. And I'm like, okay, how hard was that?
It was a lot easier than I thought.
It was.
It
Hope
fun.
was the only one that sent me a song that didn't fit the bill.
Oh.
And because she was going to play Dire Straits, Money for Nothing, but the guitar was in there first.
Yeah, the guitar's the opening.
And because I tested every one of these songs to make sure that they fit the curriculum. Because if they didn't, I was going to tell you to pick another song. And yours, oh my God, I remember why I don't like her.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, you're a lot older than me, and that plays in that. Your co-host.
I actually played it for a reason.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I
Yeah.
did.
It's
I'll
going to
tell you
be,
later.
instead of 46 seconds of your life you're going to wish you had back, it's going to be 1 minute and 47 seconds of your life you're going to wish you had back. Thank God it's only that long. But
Really? That's how long it is?
That's how long it is. Thank God for small favors. So we're going to hear all kinds of vocal intros today, and some of these really good songs, and then there's Lynn's. But anyway,
Whatever.
so it is 6:05 in the A of M, and we were all here this morning. I was the last one to arrive. So Lynn, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I actually slept like a rock star last night.
Did you? Yeah, we
I
missed you last
did.
night doing a review on the case you were a lead.
Anything
We
new?
missed you. I'm not going to tell you. You should have been
Okay,
there.
whatever.
Pete, how about you? How you doing, buddy?
I'm alive.
You're alive?
Yesterday I was in this chair from 6 o'clock in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon without a break.
Okay.
It was a busy day of taping.
Yeah, who'd you tape?
Regular shows, then Hour Back, then a new show that we're working on.
Oh, what's the new show?
It's a podcast about the internet and IT and
Is that students?
cybersecurity. No, it's actually community members
Really?
that are experts in manufacturing process and how computers relate with that, and keeping security in your manufacturing computers.
Now, do you anticipate that to be a continuation or a one-hit wonder?
It's going to be a regular show.
Nice.
These guys are seasoned pros in the field.
Yeah.
They're getting to the. I mean, they're they're sort of semi-retired, but yeah, it should be an interesting show, and they have good chemistry, so that's helpful too.
Well, good. Yeah. You can never have enough content for a station like this.
Well, there's a certain point where Pete gets overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. I'm kind of getting towards my limits now.
Are you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Well, have Kenny cover some of it.
He might have to, but Kenny's was off dealing with implosions.
Yes. Yes, and not just the ones in his pants.
Or-
Yeah, is that done now, or what's up with that?
oh yeah, that happened yesterday morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
I had the news on in the morning, and they're like, "Oh, they're going to explode the Tropicana buildings," and I watched it before I came in here yesterday morning.
Well, we should all have a glass of orange juice just to commemorate that. Tropicana orange juice.
Well,
Actually,
you're
it's very
putting
good.
vodka in it.
because of this hurricane, the price of orange juice is probably going to skyrocket this year.
It's all right.
Because where all those orange groves are right where that hurricane blew through.
Yep.
There's a lot of devastation down there right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the after effects.
Tropicana Field, the roof blew off.
Did it really?
Oh yeah, yep.
Wow.
Well, two
And
in
then-
a row. I mean,
And
geez.
and not only that, but this storm was so powerful that
How
I mean,
powerful
southern-
was it?
on its southern flank, it spawned more. They had more tornado warnings yesterday out of the Miami office than they had in one day ever.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I was
It
watching.
spawned tornadoes all over the place, and they were like not the normal hurricane tornadoes, which are like EF1s that spin up and spin down quick.
Okay.
These are like EF3 monster wedge tornadoes. They said there were some bad ones out there.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw a picture
It's
of a couple of
devastating.
them. They were not pretty.
Yep, devastating.
They called one of them the mothership because of the shape and how big
Yeah,
it
it
was.
was a big wedge tornado.
Yeah. Pretty cool. I mean, not really cool, but
Well,
Yeah.
it's just
Cool
how
to look at.
how powerful this storm actually was.
didn't they say it's the most powerful one we've had in 100 years?
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
I think I heard that.
At least.
I think I heard that.
That's
I mean, when it was
crazy.
out in the Gulf of Mexico, it was nearing the theoretical limits for what you can do on Earth. It was very, very close.
I did have to chuckle at one thing concerning this. I saw an interview that Brandon did, and now when the previous hurricane went through, he was not at the White House. He was at his.
he was Rehoboth Beach. Rehoboth Beach.
He was on vacation somewhere, and one of the reporters actually gave him a hard time for not being at the White House. And so this time he does a press conference. He sounded like a blubbering idiot as always. But then he comes back and I will be at the White House because that's where I should be. Yeah, no kidding. You should have been there for the last one. But I just, I got into it and Hope was laughing at me last night. So anyway, that's that in a piece of cake.
Yep.
So 6:09, actually, depending on which clock I look at, 6:11 or 6:09. Take your choice, whichever one works for you.
Well, fix the other one if you got time.
I don't know how to. Okay. So the one on
There's
screen.
buttons on the side that say up, down.
Oh, all right. The ones I don't know. I didn't look at it.
the one on screen is right.
The screen is right. Okay, so it's 6:11 in the morning. Let's give you 46 seconds of your life. You're going to wish you had back.
What? What? Your name is Hugh Morris. What? Hugh Morris. What? Is that funny? Is that humorous? What? 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 What?
Get out of here.
What? 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 What?
Cut that crap out.
What?
I hate that word.
What?
It's nice that we've immortalized Vince McMahon because he'll never be back.
Yeah, no. No. All right, these are your national what days. Today being the 10th of October. Today we celebrate 5 different national days. Some of these are okay. Some of these are kind of stupid. Just telling it the way it is. The first one I got for you is pretty good. It's National Angel Food Cake Day.
Ooh,
Oh, no. That means that's going to be Superintendent Spotlight.
Yeah, stop. I don't care.
ooh, that's gonna be
You know,
strawberries.
that's just
whipped
whatever.
cream,
Whatever.
peaches.
And it's also National Cake Decorating Day.
I like to do that.
Hope took a course.
Could even be worse now.
She went to what the hell? Where the hell was it? Michael's. Was it Michael's?
Yeah, her and Jody both went, didn't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
I remember that.
And yep, they took a whole course, and then they wanted to do more, but the instructor wasn't doing it anymore. And Lynn, this one's up your alley. And actually, I dare say every other woman out there. National Handbag Day.
Oh, heck yeah. I
Swear
just
to
bought
God.
another new one.
Hope's got like 18 bags for each day of the
Oh, I
week.
got that beat.
It's also National Walk to a Park Day. Yeah, no.
I don't think
And then here's another one of these stupid ones. National Metric Day. Yeah, no. I'm only about a 10th into that one. Lynn doesn't get it. I'll have to explain it to her after.
Yeah, right.
And that's your National What Days. Thank God there's only 5 of them today, because I'm
Yeah,
telling
thank
you.
God.
We got Today in History. We got some Connie Talbot right here. Are we keeping you awake?
I slept
Lord.
too much. I slept like
All my troubles seem so far away.
I went to bed at like.
She does know this is on the air, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it.
That's okay. I'm good
Okay.
with it. I'm just talking about like I never get sleep on Wednesday night. Never. I did last night.
Yesterday.
All right, Connie Talbot there for you. Historical events, again, today being the 10th of October. I only got 5 of them. I cut these segments short this week. The year was 1582. Because of the implementation of the Gregorian calendar, this day does not exist in this year in Italy, Poland, Portugal, and Spain. They just disallowed it. Yeah.
How odd.
We're going to go from October 9th to the 11th, and that's going to be good enough. Yeah. After a drinking binge. All right, the year was 1780. The Great Hurricane of 1780, they were so creative, kills between 20,000 to 30,000 in the Caribbean.
Oh my.
Imagine that.
No.
So, yeah. All right, then the year was 1845, getting much closer to home. In Annapolis, Maryland, the Naval School, later renamed United States Naval Academy, opens with 50 midshipman students and 7 professors. That was the first class. Wonder what they learned. The year was 1846. Triton, the largest moon of the planet Neptune, is discovered. They were still circling Uranus. All right, then the last one I got for you is 2010.
Oh boy.
The Netherlands Antilles are dissolved as a country. There were a bunch of little islands, Aruba being one of them, Curacao, then Bonaire. I've been to Bonaire. Actually, I've been to Curacao and Aruba too. But yeah, they were at one point in time, along with other islands, a collective called the Antilles, Netherlands Antilles. And they ended up in 2010 saying, nope, we're all done with that. So they're still loosely affiliated, but they do not go by that any longer. All right, so that's your historical type events. And
Happy birthday
Wildfire.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Love you guys.
love you girls too. Kay and Kel from Wildfire. And so here we go. We got 6 celebrity births today. So if you were born today on October 10th, we very much so wish you a happy birthday. And hopefully you can get out there and celebrate it and have some fun today. So first one I got for you, I'm not even, and these all fit within a 20-year period. It starts in 1954 and the last one is 1974. 1954 gave us Mr. David Lee Roth, the American singer, songwriter, and producer, and apparently troublemaker, bad boy. But love his music. 1958, staying within the musical world, Miss Tanya Tucker was born today, American singer, songwriter, and guitarist. And kind of staying in the musical world, 1967. And Pete, I may need your help for the pronunciation. Michael Giacchino. Did I get that right?
I don't know.
The American composer. He's the one that did the new theme song for the reboot of Star Trek and a ton of other things. So he was born today in 67. 1969 gave us the famous Mr. Brett Favre. Sorry, mouth is on, still sleeping. American football quarterback, mostly from the Green Bay Packers. You remember him, Lynn? Brett Favre?
Yes.
Okay.
He's an announcer
Didn't he just announce he had some kind of like ALS or something or something
Yeah.
like that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Some kind of
just
degenerative disease?
something like in the past 2 weeks he
Yeah.
was talking about it. Yeah.
Really? Okay. 1973 gave us Mr. Mario Lopez, the American actor and producer. And the last one I got for you, 1974, 20 years. Mr. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the American race car driver and actor, was born today.
And host?
And host?
Yeah.
Of what?
He does host a couple different shows, including a huge podcast on racing.
Oh, yeah.
Dale Jr., the Dale Jr. podcast. Well,
Okay. Take your word for it. Never heard of it. I know who he is.
You'd like his company name.
Oh, okay.
His company name's called Dirty Mo Media.
All right, I can buy that. All right, so that's your celebrity births. Again, happy birthday to you. We got some Undertaker on deck. All right, these are the celebrity deaths. All of these folks passed away today on October the 10th. Back in the year 1911, we lost Mr. Jack Daniel, who was born in 1849, the American businessman who founded, you guessed it, Jack Daniels. 1913, Adolphus Busch passed away. He was born in 1839, American brewer who co-founded Anheuser-Busch. So we had some alcohol things going here to start the show. The next one I got is 1985, so big jump there. Mr. Yul Brynner passed away today. Born in 1920, the Russian-born actor. I liked him. His stuff was cool. And then also in 1985, Mr. Orson Welles passed away today. Born in 1915, American director and actor. I always liked him, too.
Yeah, I
He was
agree.
another one. And then this one here, near and dear to my heart, 2004. That was the year we lost Mr. Christopher Reeve. Born in 1952, the American actor. For me, he is Superman.
Absolutely.
All right, that's your celebrity births, deaths, today in history, and your National What Day. So, again,
It's the
remember...
fastest you've ever done that.
I know it. That's if I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Don't look a kid horse in the mouth.
So
I'm not. I'm just pointing out a fact here.
Yeah, well, I'm getting to the point where we can chat. So, again, the theme song for today's music was a vocal intro. So it has to be a voice, a singing, or what have you,
Capello.
to start off the thing. And the first song that came to mind was from Styx. And here's Renegade. Bobby G and Company. We'll be right back.
Oh, mama, I'm in fear for my life from the long arm of the law. Lawman is putting an end to my running, and I'm so far from my home. Oh, mama, I can hear crying, you're so scared and all alone. Hangman is coming down from the gallows, and I don't have very long. Tickets up and news it out, they finally found me. Renegade, you had it made, treat for a bounty. Never more to go astray, this will be the end today of the one man. Oh mama, I've been here on the lam and had a hard brush on my head. Lawman said get him dead or alive, now it's for sure he'll see me dead. Dear mama, I can hear you crying, you're so scared and all alone. Hangman is coming down from the gallows, and I don't have very long. The ticket's up, the news is out, they finally found me. The renegade who had it made, retreat for a bounty. Never more to go astray, just will have revenge today of the one man. Oh mama, I'm in fear for my life from the long arm of the law. Hangman is coming down from the gallows, and I don't have very long. The ticket's up, the news is out, they finally found me. The renegade who had it made, retreat for a bounty. Never more to go astray, this will be the end today of the wanted man. The wanted man.
Underwriting support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Greater Westfield Chamber of Commerce, the voice of business for the Greater Westfield communities. Informing, educating, advocating, the Chamber provides opportunities for members to make meaningful connections on local, regional, and state levels. For more information on the Chamber's many events, workshops, and programs, as well as the benefits of membership, visit westfieldbiz.org. The Chamber focuses on the most important economy, yours.
I'm Mark Auerbach. Join me every Friday at 8 a.m. for ArtsBeat, where you'll meet interesting actors, directors, designers, and musicians here in Western New England.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
All right, Sticks with some Renegade. And now it's time for some Frankie with some coffee. Sing it, Lynn. Come on. Break out those
I
tubes.
forget the word.
Way down among Brazilians, coffee.
What'd you do, grab a newspaper?
No, it was here.
Oh.
Find those extra cups to fill.
It's got pictures. You'll be able to read it.
I know.
A lot of coffee
lucky.
in Brazil. All right, these are your current facts of the week, brought to you by the Bobby G and Company Show, right here with 18 convenient locations, one near you. So, like Lynn, just buy the damn coffee maker and be done with it, okay?
They're so cheap nowadays.
I know it. Who you were the coffee maker?
Coffee maker.
Oh, okay.
I'm definitely not cheap.
No.
Oh.
It's not what it said on the bathroom wall. But anyway, that's another story for another day.
Lynn.
What?
I don't know. I'm just reporting on what I read. So here's your first current fact of the week, and these are kind of like little trivia things that maybe Pete will use if he ever brings back pub trivia night.
Oh boy.
I'm hoping he does because he's going to use all my material and I'll know it all. Did you know that the Oreo is the world's best-selling cookie? Makes sense.
that.
Makes sense. I do, yeah. All right. The giant squid is the largest creature without a backbone. It can grow up to 55 feet in length. Okay?
Release the Kraken.
Yeah. Each eye of this thing is a foot or more in diameter.
That's got to be scary.
That's big eyes. All right, then the last one I got for you, the giraffe moves both legs on one side of its body together when it runs. So it does. That's how a giraffe runs. Apparently, that's not how other animals do it.
I love giraffes. They're my favorite.
You just like necking with them.
Dunkin'
They're so
doesn't take
cute.
a lot of skill.
Sing it!
They've got an awful lot of coffee.
What?
An awful lot of coffee.
What?
Man, they got a gang of coffee.
Where?
In Brazil.
And here's the elephant eating an Oreo cookie version. Everybody looks forward to that. Well, maybe just me.
Yeah, is that what they
Just
tell
you.
you?
Yeah, just me. All right, so horny baby. Lynn, what do you got for us as I enjoy my seltzer that is grapefruit flavor? I like this.
I love grapefruit.
Oh, my God, the red grapefruit from Polar. Ooh.
Yep, one of my faves.
All right, what do you got for us?
All right, Friday, my buddies, General Gist, will be playing at View Street in Chicopee at 8 o'clock. Brass Attack will be at 7 o'clock, Shaker Farms. Friday through Sunday. I've been to this, and this is
What's
a
that?
lot of fun. Tommy's Tattoo Convention. It's at Mohegan Sun. I've been a couple times, and it has everything. It's so much fun.
Isn't that where you got one of your tattoos?
Yes, I actually got this one at Tommy's. So, yeah.
Where did you get the R and the L on your feet for right and left? Was that at Tommy's?
Very funny.
All right.
I did that with a Sharpie.
Oh, it was a Sharpie.
Yeah,
okay.
it was a Sharpie. I kept
All right.
putting the shoes on the wrong foot.
I
But
hate when
anyways.
that happens. The bus is
Oh,
short.
my
I know,
God.
right? Okay, and last one for Friday. The Daily Pint is going to have the storytellers at 8. Moving on to Saturday, my buddies, my best friends, Shovelhead. It's going to be at Four Seasons by the Lake at 7 o'clock. The Fall Arts and Crafts Festival, talk much, will be starting at noon in Westfield, 100 Apremont Way. Brimfield Brewfest. It's going to be at the New England Hotel in Brimfield. I believe that is just Saturday. I didn't write that down, but I think that's what I read. My buddy Livio is going to be at the Crest Room in West Springfield starting at 9 o'clock. Silver Bear Farms, 10 a.m. They're going to start their fall harvest weekend. PHB is going to be at the Southwick Inn starting at 7. And my last one, Indian Orchard Food Truck Festival, starting on Main Street at 9 a.m. this weekend. Lots to
Bring
do.
your sidearm.
Yeah, I don't get it.
In Indian Orchard?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I have not been there in quite a while.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, Pete's right with that one.
Okay, well.
Go packing.
We'll be skipping.
You like
that
Brett
one.
Favre. You play for the Packers. All right, so.
No, too much to do this weekend. Can't go anywhere.
You got nothing to do. Who you kidding?
Oh, yeah, okay. If you saw my
you
schedule, you would choke. Anyway.
All right.
Look at me.
Choking you.
Oh, my God, he's got healthy food.
Yeah, but
Oh,
got
you
right
must
next to
have
my
a
donuts.
donut.
Right next to my donuts.
We must highlight this.
You know,
Yes.
one does not erase the other, just so you know.
It doesn't?
No.
I thought that's what I read
Why
somewhere.
can't you leave
You
the-
can get all the McDonald's you want. You just got to get a Diet Coke with it.
Oh, no.
Because the Diet Coke blocks the fat cells from
You-
sticking.
If that were
just
the
goes right through
case,
you.
I'd be buying some.
Oh,
Why can't you go without the donut?
I don't know that I'm going to eat the donut. It's only a 2-hour show.
What are you going to do, take it home and eat it?
Maybe later. But I
But-
I actually get the donuts in case my sugar tanks. Because I haven't
Is
eaten
that
yet
your
today.
story and you're sticking to it?
Yeah, it just works.
Yeah.
And Apple News. What do we got coming up through Apple News? Absolutely nothing. Okay, good. Thank you. Some podcast yuts. All right, so listen, let's jump into some Dark Shadows at 6:32 in the AFM. Yeah,
What?
you know, you think about it.
I
mean,
try.
on my way here,
Yeah.
I stopped at Pride. I had a coffee with Splenda. I don't use sugar in my coffee.
Me neither.
So I haven't had any sugar there. Then I came here. I don't eat there. Came here. I'm having my healthy veggie platter thing. There's no sugar there. So
Get
I'm
a
having seltzer. There's no sugar
Protein
there.
bar. Protein bar would
Yeah.
be a good choice.
Yeah. So is a donut.
Orange would be a good
No,
choice.
no.
Oh,
no.
yes.
No, it makes a mess. Orange.
Get
Orange.
orange juice. It's better than a donut.
No, donut's better for you.
No.
That's
it's
my
not.
story, and I'm sticking to
Yeah,
it.
you would.
What?
So this is
I
Dark
was trying to say a donut is better than an orange.
I know what he said. What?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So this is
Jeez
your Dark Shadow
Louise.
segment for this week. If you're a frequent listener, you already know this, that Dark Shadows is an editorial piece by myself, and it can be a B&T, it can be political, which it usually is of late. It can be about something just frosting my cookies. It can be about a whole bunch of things.
Do you have cookies? What?
I have
does
cookies.
have
No, I don't have
cookies.
cookies. I got donuts.
He's got Oreos.
You want a donut, little boy? And I got the white
Excuse
van.
me, that was a little wrong.
I got the white van outside.
That was very wrong.
I was wrong. It was just, yeah, I know. That's okay.
But he's got a lot of paper here, so make a coffee, pull up a chair.
Say, make yourself comfortable.
Yeah.
As I clear my throat for my monologue here. All right, so on this week's edition of Dark Shadows, I will be addressing something that is a pet peeve of mine that has become way too common in the world around us. Pete, since I'm not sure exactly where this segment will take us, better hook me up with my disclaimer, just in case.
The views expressed by this host during his monologue are those solely of his own, not those of Westfield State University, the radio club, our underwriters, or the guy in the trash truck eerily hanging out in the parking lot.
Hi, guy in a trash truck hanging out. How
see
you
him out
doing?
there?
How you doing?
He's been sitting out there for like 20 minutes.
know.
Hey, he's waiting for
He's
Lynn.
probably talking to his girlfriend.
Yeah. All right.
That's funny.
So now with that taken care of, let's jump right into things. Let me start off by stating that I am a very generous person by nature and by all standards. I have always prided myself on being the first one in line to offer a helping hand when needed or to take care of a problem for other people. I have actually paid for strangers' groceries, bought cool drinks for police officers while they are doing an outside detail in a hot summer sun, as only a few examples. Now, I don't do these things for any reason other than to try and help those in need. Recognition doesn't even enter into the equation, and I am now admitting to these acts solely to illustrate my point. But what really pisses me off are the sheer number of people and causes that are shamelessly asking for a donation from the public. Let's start with that dreaded GoFundMe causes that are all over social media today. I can't seem to go more than a day without seeing or hearing about someone that wants money for some cause or another. This terrible incident or accident happened to these people, so let's start up a GoFundMe page and ask for money. The ones that really get me fired up are the ones that have to do with medical issues that should be covered by insurance and not out of pocket. This ends up giving someone a bunch of money that they simply don't deserve. Now, once I get into this mindset, or I should say once I got into this mindset, I started to notice the television commercials that are constantly asking for a donation for some cause or another. Between saving the animals, to donating to a Wounded Warrior program, to cleaning the beaches for a beer company, it just never ends. If you actually pay attention to the commercials that play during your favorite television show, you'd go completely broke giving all your money to these causes. Of these, the one that really gets me angry is the Wounded Warriors commercial. Now, I have a problem with a person enlisting into the military and then getting wounded while in service. These individuals should never need some outside charity to take care of them. The damn U.S. government should be doing this since they were still enlisted when they got hurt. The government was the employer when the injury took place. They should continue to pay the medical bills and all recovery expenses, including psychiatric needs. This should be covered under federal workmen's compensation or whatever the equivalent military system is called. Now, while they have actually gone down in recent years, probably due to the number of shysters that got caught with their greedy little hands in a cookie jar, yes, I'm now referring to the religious requests. Now I'm pretty sure that when I die, God will not be judging me by how much money I sent to some probable fraud. While I do expect to be judged, I believe it will be based upon what I have done after church hours. Have I helped someone in need? Not did I send a television evangelist my checking account number. As you can tell, this entire topic just gets under my skin. Now we are getting hit by requests for the hurricanes that have hit the southern states recently and currently. Where are all the nations that we sent money to? Why aren't they stepping up to return the favor? This is just another example of the weak leadership that we currently have in Washington. Let's send money to Europe to study some transgender issue instead of taking care of our own people and citizens. This is just a total mess, and I'm personally tired of seeing all of the propaganda looking to pull on the heartstrings. Remember what P.T. Barnum once said, a sucker is born every minute. You know, that's my view from the love seat this week. Yeah, those commercials. We were watching TV the other night, and I'm like, wait a minute. Every other commercial had their hand out.
Yep.
And, you know, I know when the post office does the charity drives, and you can donate to charities, they actually go around, they have these books that are like a newspaper almost, and it's stapled, you know, like an 8.5 by 11, you know, for a size. But what those do is they tell you all of the charities and how much of your money, based on a $1 donation, goes to administrative costs. Every one of them. And I'm looking at this, and I mean, you see, what is it, the ASPCA, the guy that's running it makes over $1 million a year.
Oh, my God.
What the hell is that? So who am I sending my dollar to?
Exactly.
Is it to him or is it for Fido? Sure as hell ain't Fido. He's still dying in a cage. This stuff here just frosts me completely.
Yeah.
Always check your charities.
Because, you know, I mean, yeah.
There's a couple of websites out there that rate that go through, like they comb the books of charities and see how much their overhead is.
Yeah, at one point, the
Ridiculous.
Red Cross was in trouble for that. They were taking in all kinds of donations, and
Yeah, their overhead was huge.
yeah, only like 20% actually went to the problem. The rest of it was all administrative.
See, look, Red Cross for me is a good example of
Ridiculous.
that. I used to do phoresis, which is platelet donations. And then I started looking at it. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I'm donating this free to the Red Cross, and then they're charging the hospital so much a bag. Well, wait a minute. Go screw. I'll go to the hospital and donate it, and now they're not paying for it. You know, they're still charging the patient, but
Yeah,
I don't
Red Cross has been called on the carpet multiple times.
I'm sure I can
for
imagine.
crap like that.
Yeah, I can imagine. But anyways, you can tell that got me all fired up. And,
I agree. Especially, like you said, the Wounded Warrior.
That one just pisses me off to
Like-
no end.
Yeah, big
It's
time.
I find that offensive.
You know,
It's like you put your life on the line to defend
Right.
this country, and now this country is looking the other direction and making you go to a charity for a handout? I'm sorry, that's just wrong.
Yep, they should be taking care of you and your family
Well,
until you are back up on
The family part,
your feet.
the family part's questionable for me.
The
The
family
wife can get a
suffers-
job.
Well, the wife may have a job,
But I'm just
if
saying
you're
that-
used to 2 incomes.
Then covering that one person that got injured in service
Right.
is still going to compensate for that. But I'm not saying that the wife should be able to retire. I'm saying that the person that got hurt should not have to worry about long waits to get into the VA. Psychiatric needs being cared for immediately. If we don't have enough people doing that, hire more. Hire more.
Right.
Brandon is always saying how great the job economy is. Well, now's your chance. Prove it. But anyway,
I have a very, very good friend that
I know you're lying.
that works for a what do you call it when you get an artificial limb?
Prosthetic company.
Yes. She's actually the office manager. Very good friend. And, we sit around a lot on the weekends and talk about different things. And I can't tell you how many times she has told me a story about a veteran coming into the office that needs a limb. Most of the time it's a leg. And it takes her weeks to fight with the government to get them to approve this individual getting a leg. He was hurt in service.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's lost a part of his body, and
Yeah.
it takes her weeks to get approval.
Oh well, it's
for
the same
these
thing.
guys.
But it's the same thing with your health insurance plan.
Yeah, it's all the same. Nobody
Half the
wants
time you
to.
got to fight them too.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have to fight.
Nope.
Shouldn't
No.
have to fight. You've been paying for years, or you served your country for years.
They claim the VA is all about this and that and the other thing, and it's like, that system is slowly getting better, but it's still a mess.
Well, here's a thought. Why don't we make the VA solely for veterans employment after? Did you know, I don't know if you knew this, Postal Service was originally designed to be a home for veterans. When they got out of service, they had a job. And then it ended up
Well, it should
opening up to the public. But how about the VA? Now, that is a direct veterans location, activity, help, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that should be all veterans that are compassionate to what this guy is going to, and not just an abstract.
Some of them are. My husband does
Oh, I
a
know.
lot between the VA hospital and the VA office. A lot of those people are all veterans, and they
Yeah.
get it. But the ones that don't,
Yeah, because I've seen you at functions wearing the Tootsie Roll costume, dancing around and looking like a fool.
yeah, it's frustrating because the ones that don't get it, they don't return phone calls.
No, that's
they
what I'm
don't
saying.
get your appointment time right.
Maybe we need
They
more
just don't
veterans
care.
working there to help with this,
Yep.
get this problem alleviated.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
all right, so listen, let's jump into the best song on the radio, any station, anywhere, any show. Here we go. This is Mr. Henry Mancini, and Lynn knows the words to this one. It's like the Big E tune. All right, this is Bobby's Thinking Outside of the Box. This is where I will give Pete and Lynn a trivial question with 4 possible answers, so they have a 25% chance of getting it right. But in Lynn's case, it's more of a 75% chance of getting it wrong. Just saying, same statistics.
Whatever.
All right, here's your question for today. That seltzer's good, but it gives me the hiccups. How much does an eagle's nest weigh? How much does an eagle's nest weigh? 4 choices. A, 4,000 pounds. B, 80 pounds. C, 500 pounds. Or D, only about 7 pounds. So, Lynn, I'm going to throw this at you first. 4,000, 80, 500, or 7? Which one do you think?
500.
You think it's 500 pounds for an eagle's nest?
I saw an eagle the other day.
Did you really?
Flew right over my truck.
Yeah?
It was crazy.
Yeah? Do you get crap on the windshield?
Nope.
Good.
It was gorgeous.
You know, you can tell it's an American bald eagle because the feathers are all combed over to one side. All right, Pete, what's your guess on that?
I'm going to go with 80.
You're going to go with 80. So we got B, 80 for Pete, C, 500 for Lynn. The actual answer is A, believe it or not.
8 pounds?
4,000 pounds, 2 tons.
Wow.
All right. The heaviest nests are built by the American bald eagle and can weigh up to 4,000 pounds.
That's crazy.
One record nest was 9.5 feet in diameter, but 20 feet deep. Wow.
Whoa.
Eagles' nests are, on average, 6 feet in diameter and 4 to 10 feet deep, and usually built on a cliff or in the crotch of a large tree. They are made of sod, leaves, grasses, seaweed, moss, and other findings. In the center is a small hollow that's made to hold the eggs. Bald eagles often nest in tall trees within 300 yards of open water for fishing. There you have it. That was actually a good one. Yeah, that was actually a good one.
Yeah.
All right, we got our first weather report. Woohoo! My wife is home going to critique this.
She doing okay?
Yeah, she's doing all right. She was just really tired. We had the evidence review last night, and Adam and Corey ended up staying until almost 10 o'clock, so she was wiped. All right, so this week's weather report from the Bobby G and Company show will be brought to you by all of us in studio. Our weather chopper, Sky One, is in for maintenance this week, so we'll do our best to get this right. I can't wait for Hope to get back.
Oh. I'm looking at it going, where is he? All right, except for a few afternoon clouds, today will be mainly sunny with a high of 59. Tonight we'll keep the clear skies and a low of 38. Yikes. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:58, and our sunset will be at 6:15 this evening.
As to the weekend, Friday will have sunny skies and a high of 67. Friday evening will be clear to partly cloudy with the
It will be mainly sunny with the high of 72 on Saturday evening. And so killing me. Will be clear to partly cloudy.
I love chowder. Sunday evening will likely...
Monday, Columbus Day, will have occasional rain tapering to a few showers later in the day with a high of 56. Monday evening will have partly cloudy skies with a low of 37.
And that's your weather for this week. Have a safe weekend and enjoy your Columbus Day holiday. Woo! How did I do, hon? You can text me. Let us know. How did we do?
Not as good as her.
Yeah. See, I get all caught up in that, and I forgot to check the temperature.
That's why I left the music up.
Yeah, thanks. All right, so the current temperature is 44 degrees in the Tri-Town area of Agawam, Southwick, and Westfield. As I write that down here, boom, and a check mark. Woo! All right, so unfortunately, now I got to bring you into that sinking feeling. But
come on now.
Look at the bright side.
It's a good song.
It's only a minute and 47 seconds long.
I know. I can't believe it's that short. It's weird. I didn't know that. All right. So this week, for my song choice.
Hey, before you go into that, John Gentile sent me a message. He says, my house is haunted by a chicken. It's a poultrygeist. It's a foul spirit. And he plans on calling an exorcist to help it cross to the other side.
God, John.
Thank you, John. Thank you, John. I needed that.
You got too much time on your hands.
Gotta love it, my brother John. All right, so what did you pick for your song? Oh my God, I wanted to skip this segment.
First, I'm going to tell you what I picked, and then I'm going to tell you why.
Oh, yes.
I have a reason why.
All right,
That's why I was so quick to
we
pick
don't need
something.
to know why.
Yes, you do.
Nobody really
you
cares
to know why.
All right, what'd you pick and why?
I went with Janis Joplin.
Okay, that's good enough.
Mercedes-Benz. And It's because my daughter Christina, who passed away 2 years ago,
Yo.
Janis Joplin was one of her favorite singers, and this was one of her favorite songs.
All right.
So this is for my baby.
There we go. So we got some Janis Joplin, Mercedes-Benz on the co-host choice. Woo! Take it away. See you in a minute and a half.
I'd like to do a song of great social and political import. It goes like this. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime. No help from my friends. So, oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Dialing $4 is trying to find me. I wait for delivery each day until 3. So, oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? I'm counting on you, Lord. Please don't let me down. Prove that you love me and buy the next round. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? Everybody, oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. Worked hard all my lifetime. No help from my friends. So, oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz?
And they wonder why it's so hard to date now, these women.
What?
They wonder why it's so hard to date.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, they want. They want.
Oh, no, it's just this one.
What happened to 50-50 or going Dutch?
If I want to go
I don't know
Dutch,
anybody
I'll
that-
go with a girlfriend.
Yeah, I've been watching some stuff. I got down a rabbit hole of videos about other countries and how it's more 50-50 than it is in this country. Things are more 50-50 for
What
a
do you
long
do
time.
when you and Chrissy go out?
Sometimes, actually, we alternate. I pay for a lot of it, but not all the time.
Yeah. No, I mean, like when Hope and I got married, I mean, and this is something that is a foreign concept to this generation.
When you get married, it's all 50-50 anyways.
Yeah, I mean, well, when we got married, and even probably before that, when we knew we were serious about our relationship, everything was joint. We got rid of our individual checking accounts and opened a joint account. And, my direct deposit was always going into that. Hers was going into that. And then, we were living together, so we just, all the bills got paid from that. There wasn't any of this, I'm going to pay the electric bill while you pay the gas and the, cable.
Right. Yeah,
I don't buy that. That's BS.
combined too. We always have.
Yet, like even my daughter, I don't know what my son does. We never talked about it. But my daughter does that. She'll pay certain ones of the bills, and he pays the other ones. And it's like, what? It's just like a foreign concept to me. You have kids together. I mean, I don't.
My oldest is the same way. He pays some, she pays some. It's like, why don't you just pull your money and pay everything?
Yeah, I don't understand that mentality.
Me neither.
But yeah, hey,
It's almost like they're not completely invested in the relationship. That's what it makes me think.
Yeah,
Like-
because that's how I would be. If I
Yeah.
didn't, if I wasn't sure that this was what I wanted out of my life, then I would definitely be reserved like that. One less thing I would have to change if we separated. But there comes a point where, you've got kids, you've got a house. Okay, you're really probably not going to walk away.
Probably not.
I mean, if after, like Hope and I, a good example of this. I mean, we're 27 years married. We dated for 4 years before we got married, so we've been together 31 years. It's like, you got so much equity you frankly built into the relationship.
Well, but if you're together that long, right? That person is not the initial shine of passionate lover type thing. it's your best friend.
Oh, yeah, Hope is definitely my best
Absolutely.
friend.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hope is definitely my best friend. There's no doubt of that.
But when you're first dating, it's all about the shine of something new, and it's about the physical attraction. That's not what a long-standing relationship. That's why I don't mind. I don't mind doing like 50-50 off the bat.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you separate accounts, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But getting to what you just said, I mean, I knew within the first few months that even though the shine was there, I mean, that didn't go away. I knew that Hope is my best friend. I knew I was going to spend the rest of my life with her. We just clicked so much that
It was just funny. Like I was watching a video. And I had yesterday. I was just all of a sudden they just started popping up on my YouTube feed about all these modern feminists complaining lately that they can't find a man and there's no good men out there, but they wanted their man to be over 6'2" and chiseled, and they won't accept anything else. And one woman was about this. I have a 3-page list of how my man should be. I'm like, well, that's why you're single.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect, man or woman.
What I'm saying is they have all these things and they have all these criteria, and they're like, and they want the man to pay for everything, and they want the man to pay their rent, and I'm like, pay your rent? You're dating.
Crazy.
Like, go away.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky. That going back into the dating scene, that I within a couple of years of being divorced, that I found a wonderful woman who is my ride or die.
Yep.
I'm very, very lucky. Very lucky.
Oh, Christy's a really nice lady.
With all the craziness out there, that I found a wonderful woman.
Yeah, Christy's really nice. I mean, we've spent social time together.
Yep.
Outside of here, and she's just a sweetheart. Very, very nice lady.
Tina Gorman got to meet Christy at the Run Stanley this weekend.
Oh, really?
I DJ my yearly charity DJ job.
Okay.
I DJ'd Run Stanley, which is a fundraiser for Stanley Park. And
how'd that go?
It was so efficient this year with the weather being absolutely gorgeous. We were done in like an hour and a half. Boom. It's like we were just done. It was like, what? We're done? Usually I'm here till like 1 o'clock. It's like noon and I'm out of here. I'm like, holy cow. But they had a couple hundred runners. I mean, that was because the weather was beautiful. A lot of people show up at the last minute.
Oh, okay.
But I think they said they had over 200 between walkers, runners. They had some canines and runners, and it was just a great event, and it went very well. And because they do like all kinds of different things. They do a munchkin run for the little kids, which is a kind of lap around the upper part of Stanley Park.
Okay.
If you've been in the park,
I've only been there once for fireworks.
Where the kids pavilion is, they do a lap all the way around out to the front where all the soccer fields are, where you go for the fireworks.
Okay.
That's the kids one. And then they do a 5K with dogs and humans. It's the 5K route, but they start 10 minutes before everybody else. So the dogs, because it's a different pace, and you don't want to get tangled up with dogs and things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Then they added a senior stroll. So if you have a strollers or you're a senior, you kind of do a lap on a paved surface so that if you're having trouble, mobility issues and things like that, you can go on a paved surface. So they have a paved course for that. And then they have the 5K, and it's just all kinds of different people going off at different times. It's pretty cool.
Well, I should have done the old folks one. I could have used my walking stick.
Pretty cool.
I could have used my brand new walking stick. I told you, Hope bought me a walking stick.
You'd still be
didn't I?
walking.
Did? She did?
Yeah. You remember when we were walking out? There's that the Big E. There's.
Oh yeah. You were saying that at the. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
She ended up going back that night and buying me a walking stick, and the grandkids all call me Podgy. So they customize them. So she had Podgy put on the walking stick with our Agawam Paranormal Ghost right below it.
That's cute.
Yeah.
And Tina and her granddaughter also got to meet Hawk, the dog.
Hawk.
So Christy brought her dog.
Oh,
Hawk
her.
up.
Okay, all right.
And he got like, well, Christy said she got almost 8,000 steps that day.
Wow.
And Hawky was with her the whole time. So we went for a ride after that in the car, and he was pooped. He came back to the house. We kind of hung out at the house after we went for our ride. He curled up next to me on the couch on a blanket, and he was snoring. And then he went home. And he sacked out on a big pillow on the couch, and Christy said he was snoring so loud it was so funny. He was out like a light, but he was all happy. He's like, "Oh my God, there's so many people around, and there's so many things, and there's dogs." And he wasn't barking, and the baby Charlie, and he was like, "Oh my God, he was in heaven."
That's cool.
We got him an ice cream up in Deerfield on Route 5. There's a hot dog place on Route 5 by Yankee Candle.
Okay.
Just before Yankee Candle, right where it parallels 91. I can't remember what the place is. But they gave him an ice cream cup that was like, it was like huge. And he's like, you should see him. He's licking, right?
Yep.
And then he holds it with his teeth and he's trying to lick it with his tongue and because it's moving around. And I'm like, this dog is living a good life today. I'm telling you.
That's cute.
A lot of ice cream places do that. They have a puppy
The pup cup. Yeah, pup cup.
Yep. And they give you a milk bone on top.
Yeah, he was having a grand. He gets upset when we don't take him in the car nowadays.
Yeah.
He gets
Like a
upset. He gets upset. But yeah, so that dog is since her female dog, we had to put that dog down because she was just Macy was in tough shape.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't do car rides because Macy would always get sick.
Oh.
So I'm like, well, let's try it with Hockey, see how he does. That dog absolutely loves being in the car.
Nice.
He loves being in the car. Anyways.
Hey, no, that's awesome. Good stuff there. So 7:03 in the A of M. Keeping in mind that the theme of the show today was a vocal intro. The first song that came to my mind was this one. We had some Ozzy, some Crazy Train. Bobby G and Company. as I'm chewing my carrot.
Sorry, you know when the song's gonna end.
I know. It's so
I'm
good carrot.
working with Bugs Bunny.
It's a little baby carrot.
What's up, Doc?
I do like this stupid thing.
It's got a nice
It's got
select-
celery.
thing?
It's a veggie platter, plate,
Okay.
whatever. It's got celery, broccoli, tomato, little cherry tomatoes, and
It's aroma.
little baby carrots. And everything is got flavor. It's so full of flavor. And then they give you a little cup of buttermilk ranch.
You need like 6 of those.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I use it sparingly.
I gotta make a bagel con cream cheese.
Yeah, and I got 2 donuts, too. I got 2 of them, Boston creams.
I got a rock.
You got a rock. Yeah. Charlie Brown, Christmas. Yeah, I got a rock. Or
I got a
Halloween.
rock.
Charlie Brown, Halloween. So, I've talked about this before, dear. One of the things that I just find myself doing, I've got the Amazon Prime membership and all that, and we do a lot of streaming at home.
Yep, me too.
So I always look and see what's on sale through the Prime app on the TV for movies, and there's always a bunch of crap that you never heard of, and I'll say 90% of the stuff I wouldn't even consider buying, even at $4.99. And but every now and then they'll put something up there that's like, oh yeah, I remember that one. So and even if I have it on Blu-ray or DVD, it's just much more convenient to have it there for the stream. It's worth the extra $5. Okay, whatever. So I was doing that the other night, and I was looking through, and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. Do you remember Salem's Lot with David
Yes.
Soul?
I'm watching the remake series right now.
The series remake is on there too for $4.99, or at least it was. But the original movie with David Soul was $4.99.
So good.
And it's like a 3-hour and 15-minute movie. And so I bought that. And it's always been one of my favorites. I think in large part, I like a lot of movies because that's what my dad and I did together. He wasn't one that went out and played sports or anything like that. So my time with my father was very precious to me, of course, as any child should be able to attest to. But what we did was we would sit down together and watch a movie. And when I was a young kid, I'd sit on his lap. And I'd just get comfortable on his lap, and we'd watch a movie together. And he introduced me and gave me my love for horror movies. Not the teenage slasher crap. No.
The suspenseful one.
Like the originals, like the Dracula, the Frankenstein, the Wolfman. Which is another movie I bought was the remake of Wolfman. And that was not Antonio Banderas, but all those guys look alike. to me.
What's his face?
The guy from The Edge, the old man. I can't think of his name, the actor. But it was excellent. It was a remake of the...
Michael Landon was the original.
It was a
Michael Landon was the original Wolfman.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
Lon Chaney Jr. was the original Wolfman.
You sure?
Yeah, Michael Landon wasn't even born yet. It was done in like 32.
32?
Yeah, something like that. It's an old movie.
When did Michael Landon do it then?
I don't know. It must have been after that or a sequel to it. He might have been the son of the
year
Wolfman.
did Michael Landon play the Wolfman?
And so here she goes. She's going to research this. But, the originals,
1957.
Yeah, see, that wasn't the
Okay.
original. So I just love those movies. To me, they're my history. They're my childhood, growing up with that. I remember my brother had all of the AMT brand model kits, which were cool as hell, that were all the horror movies. And he would paint them so cool. He had Frankenstein walking away in the cemetery, the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, I love that one.
I have that. That's
Love
another
that.
one I own. Dracula. He had the Hunchback of Notre Dame. The Mummy. I mean, these were all the classics. And AMT had diorama sets with that one character. But my brother always took it one step further, and he painted them. And man, did he could paint. My brother and I haven't spoken for like 16 years, but I got to give credit where credit is due. He could paint a model kit, and but that's just, again, that was for me growing up, and then finding Salem's Lot with David Soul. That was just a good movie.
That's like Fright Night.
The original one.
The original.
I have not seen the remake.
So good.
I haven't seen the remake.
I
but
don't think I have either.
the original one was really good. Roddy
Really
McDowell
good.
was in that.
Yep.
And it was just a different take. On a situation, but it was different.
Another good one, The Lost Boys.
The original.
The original.
There's been so many
Love it.
sequels that don't have the same actors, but the original Lost Boys was awesome.
Or like Carrie. How many times have they redone Carrie? But the original one is the only one that's any good.
Yeah, Sissy Spacek owned that part.
Oh, yeah. She was amazing.
Definitely. I agree with that.
Good movie.
But unfortunately, so many, like that was a Stephen King adaptation. So many of his books didn't do well as movies, as transferring over. Because you could do things in print that you cannot do in film.
Right.
Like if you ever watched the original Pet Sematary,
Yes.
the book is totally different than the movie. And I remember seeing an interview with Stephen King, and they asked him why you didn't do this, this, and this. And he goes, "Are you kidding me? How the hell would you do that on film?" It was just a whole different... the book, like I said, the book is much scarier than the movie is. But the movie's still good, don't get me wrong.
I was going to say, the movie's still pretty scary.
The book was, the book was definitely excellent. But again, so much is the same. I mean, when you're reading it in print, you're painting a picture in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
When you're watching it on celluloid, I mean, the picture's there. You're just absorbing it. And I love reading.
Morning!
Hey! So I love reading a book. Given a choice, I'll read the book before seeing the movie. I don't want to see the movie first, usually.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I'd rather read the book as it was intended to be, and then see the movie. Who the hell wrote it? You ever see the movie Sphere?
Oh, yeah.
That was based on, I don't remember who wrote it. Bigwig writer. I read the book. I loved the book up until the last 20 pages. And I was like, oh my God, this is so freaking lame. And, but it was the way it was. And then the movie pretty much followed through with it. But the end of the movie I thought was stupid.
The movie The Shining.
Yeah.
The original one.
Jack Nicholson.
Fantastic. The remake.
What remake?
They remade The Shining.
When?
Back in the 80s. I'll have to look it up and see when it was, but they redid The Shining, and then they did a spin-off. It was what, Dr. Death or something like that?
I know they did a spin-off where it's the kid now as an adult.
Yeah.
I just saw the previews for that.
That is a case where I read the book
Mm-hmm.
and then watched the movie, and I was highly disappointed.
The books are always
was
better.
So much better.
Books are always better. You can do
Loved
anything
it.
on print.
Yeah, I don't read much, but when I do, it's because of something like that. But,
Well, you read William Blatty's The Exorcist, and the movie is very close to it.
oh, really? Do you know that was kind of based off of a real story?
Yeah, it was a boy though, not a girl.
Oh, it was.
Yep. Yep. All right.
Interesting.
So listen, 7:17 in the morning. Let me get back into things and kind of talking about scary things. How about Kissing Me Deadly? This is Lita Ford, folks. We'll be right back. Maybe. There we go.
I didn't get laid, I got in a fight. It ain't no big thing. Late for my job and the traffic was bad. Had to borrow $10 from my old man. It ain't no big thing. I went to a party last Saturday night. I told you that story, it'd be alright. It ain't no big thing, but I know what I like.
Wahoo! She was in the day, and even today, gorgeous. Like knocked down, drag out, gorgeous. I always liked her.
Yeah, I've seen her on YouTube. She is very attractive.
And she didn't, it's not like, like Joan Jett. She was pretty back in the day. Now she looks like she's used leather. But no, Lita Ford's not like that at all. She's retained her beauty. Don't know what she did. Maybe it's that oil of Olay. Anyway, so why don't we jump in and let's do some classical gas from Miss and Williams. Lynn's looking up Lita Ford now.
She's 66. Get out. I would not have guessed that.
There you go. All right. Playing classical gas only means one thing. Now it's time for everybody's favorite morning show game segment. 3 headlines and a lie. I will give the studio 4 different headlines. 3 of them are actually true. 1 is a lie. Can you guess the lie too? Let's see if Lynn and Pete can. So now keep in mind, guys, this is not a competition individually. You can cahoots together and make a decision. Number 1, Practical Magic 2. Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman are in talks to return for a sequel. Number 2, Metallica is headlining Fortnite's next concert. Number 3, door is jammed on expensive space telescope, blocking its view of space. And then finally, the last one I got for you, number 4, climate activists protest London art auction with a fart machine. All right, so those are your 4 headlines. Which one is fake? Is it the Practical Magic 2 sequel? Is it Metallica headlining? Or is it a door jammed in a space telescope? Or maybe, just maybe, it's the climate activists protesting the London art auction. Which one do you think, Lynn? Pete, take it away.
3.
You like the door jam? What do you think, Pete?
Hello.
Sorry. It's Fortnite concert.
Really? You think it's a Metallica with the Fortnite, and you think it's a door jam? Really? You guys are sure on that? Okay. No, those were both legitimate headlines. The one that was the fake was the one about the climate activists protesting the London art auction with a fart machine.
I should have gone with
See, that's the
my
one that I
first
expected to be right because they're just insane.
Yep. Nope, that was the one.
I knew number 1 was real because I had heard that.
There you go. That was that London art. All right, so here we go with your word of the day. It's modish, M-O-D-I-S-H, and it means fashionable or stylish. And there you go. You just got educated. Who would have thunk it? All right, it is 7:24 in the morning. Let's jump into making a less list, and let's see what he picked.
Wake up.
Yeah, it's a good song. I like Jericho's entry music. Yeah. But you know what?
What?
Pete, that was your cue.
What?
Oh, my God.
You just made the list.
That's it. I just set you up for that. But all right. So this is me.
I'm going to leave you hanging on that one.
Yeah, there you go. So does that mean we can walk around saying now we're well hung?
Yeah.
You left us hanging.
Not me.
Not you. All right. Making a list. There you go. Les Bingley reached out to him, gave him the theme for this week.
I do like this one. This was on my choice list, but I figured somebody had already snagged it.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't think you got. I think you got back to me.
I was within 10 minutes because that one was in my brain because Yeah, I love that song too.
It's a good tune. So we're going to hear from Les. We're going to hear some Kansas with Carry On, My Wayward Son. Bobby G Company, be right back in a few minutes.
Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high. Though my eyes could see, I still was a blind man. Though my mind could think, I still was a madman. I hear the voices when I'm dreaming. I can hear them say, carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to
Moderating support for the community programming of WSKB is provided by the Greater Westfield Chamber of Commerce, the voice of business for the Greater Westfield communities. Informing, educating, advocating, the Chamber provides opportunities for members to make meaningful connections on local, regional, and state levels. For more information on the Chamber's many events, workshops, and programs, as well as the benefits of membership, visit westfieldbiz.org. The Chamber focuses on the most important economy, yours.
This is Ken Stomsky from Ken's Den on WCPC 15 and 89.5 FM, Tuesdays, 8 to 10.
Community Radio.
89.5 WSKB.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
All right, let's get into the final weather report of the day. Woohoo!
Can I fly this time? I want to fly.
No, there's no sidewalks in the sky. All right, so this week's weather report from the Bobby G and Company show will be brought to you by all of us in the studio. Our weather chopper Sky One is in for maintenance this week, so we'll do our very best to get this right. Can't wait for Hope to get back.
Except for a few afternoon clouds, today will be mainly sunny with a high of 59. Tonight we'll keep the skies clear with a low of 38. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:58, and our sunset will be tonight at 6:15.
As to the weekend, Friday will have sunny skies and a high of 67. Friday evening will be clear to partly cloudy with a low of 49.
Now Saturday will be mainly sunny with a high of 72. Woohoo! Saturday evening will be clear to partly cloudy with a low of 40.
Sunday will have partly cloudy skies in the morning with increasing clouds with periods of showers later in the day with a high of 58. Sunday evening will likely rain with a low of 46.
Monday, Columbus Day, will have occasional rain, tapering to a few showers later in the day and a high of 56. Monday evening will have partly cloudy skies with a low of 37.
And that's your weather for this weekend. Hey, have a safe weekend and enjoy your Columbus Day holiday. Woohoo! I still want Hope back. It's 44 degrees out there in the Tri-Town area, Bagwam, Southwick, and Westfield. Now, this puts us actually almost close to being on time. Let's jump right into Pete's Choice. Pete's Pick of the Week.
Peter, what did you pick this week?
I picked Harmony. All kinds of Harmony. Almost as good as the Doobie Brothers.
Okay, I have never played this song or this band. Believe it or not.
You haven't?
Nope.
Never played
was
Yes?
not on my playlist. So you went with Yes? Yeah, it was never there. So what was the name of the song you chose?
It's I've Seen All Good People.
Good song.
Awesome song by Yes. Let's take it away. We'll be right back. Pete's Pick.
I've seen all good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way. I've seen all good people turn their heads each day, so satisfied I'm on my way.
Take a straight and stronger course to the corner of your life. Make the White Queen run so fast, she hasn't got time to make you a wife.
I love the way they slow it down and fade it out at the same time.
Yeah, there's like
That's two. That song has two movements or two parts.
okay.
It's actually two unfinished songs.
Oh,
The
all
first
right.
part is called Your Move, and the second part is All Good People. And together it makes I've Seen All Good People.
Yeah, okay. All right.
You notice the first half of that song is about chess.
If you say so.
It is.
Okay.
Did you listen to the lyrics? No.
No, we were talking.
We were
I very rarely listen to my own music. Usually Lynn and I are chatting about where we're going to go in the next segment or what have you. But, yeah, this one we were just,
Yeah,
chatting.
it's two. That's the other reason I like it is it's two unfinished songs that are married together, and that's where you get that tempo shift in the middle of the song.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Okie dokie.
And now you know the rest of the story.
There you have it. 7:42. And I'm
Sophia's
just
getting warmed up in the bullpen over there.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you know what? That's something. I was thinking of Sophia yesterday. I was out and about doing some shopping, and I don't know if she can hear me. She's paying attention. I almost bought her a gift.
You did.
I almost did. I didn't, but I almost did.
Was it a Swiftie thing?
Yes.
I knew it.
I was at Walmart, and I'm walking by the DVDs and all that crap, and they had a little end cap display of Taylor Swift coloring books and all this crap.
Wow.
The one that I almost bought her. You remember those? What the hell? They're golden books.
Yep.
You know, for kids. You know, they had those when we were kids. I think every generation had them. They had a Taylor Swift golden book.
Oh boy.
I almost bought it. Matter of fact, I can honestly say,
God.
if I knew I was going to see Sophia today, I would have bought it when I
It's
was there yesterday.
Thursday.
Yeah, but she's not here every week.
This is
And I didn't remember if it was a shop week or an academic week.
I'll give you a calendar.
Nah, it's not that important. But I'm looking at it, and I'm like, right away, I'm thinking of her, and I'm like, oh, my God.
You should have bought it then when you saw
And
her. You could get it to her.
I should have. I should have. They had sticker
That's
books.
So cute.
And if I ever, you remember back in the day, they had color forms, they called them?
Oh, yeah.
If
just
I
bought some.
see a Taylor Swift color forms play set, whatever the hell you want to call it, I will buy that and bring it in for her to play with it. But I'm not going to give her any of the Taylor Swift cutouts.
No cutouts?
No. There won't be any Taylor Swift stuff with it. But, yeah, oh, my God, I was chuckling to myself. I'm in Walmart by myself, and I'm walking by this, and I'm like thinking of her. And I'm like, oh, geez, and I started chuckling. Anyway, it's now time for Hope's Catch of the Week, and I can tell you right now that Hope went with another long song. I don't know what it is with you guys with these 7-minute long songs.
Not me.
No, yeah, you. Thank God that I couldn't stand 7 minutes of her. So we got Hope went with an Old Faithful, keeping in mind that her favorite band is Queen, and that's what she went with. She originally wanted Dire Straits' Money for Nothing, but I'm sitting there and I proof it.
No, it starts with keyboards.
And that's what I said to her. I says, hon, this doesn't fit the theme for the week.
The live version might not, but I thought it starts with keyboards.
It does.
And then for about 8 seconds, and then the vocals come in.
So I ended up, you got to pick another song, honey. So this was her backup one, and she went with Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Good song.
And it's a great song.
Awesome.
And I guarantee you, everybody listening to this while you're driving is going to be doing the head bob at the right point. And let's hear some Queen. Bobby G and Company, this is Hope's Catch of the Week.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. To me.
just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, I don't wanna die. Sometimes wish I'd never been born at I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. For me. For me. So you think you can stop me and spit my eye? So you think you can love me and leave me to die? Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get right out of here. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me.
Hope's catch of the week. We got some Queen Bohemian Rhapsody.
Good song.
Good song. Let's see if my stuff works. Hey!
Hey!
All right, that intro means only one thing. It's time for Amy's Father's Terrible Dad Jokes of the Week. I know you're so excited.
Oh, boy.
After having looked up all those golden books that you were just looking at.
I know, we did. It was cute.
All right, so I got 4 different ones here as always. Why can't dinosaurs clap their hands? Why can't dinosaurs clap their hands? You can poke in if you want to. Sophia's going to come in and add her 2 cents.
Clap their hands.
So this is trash.
Morning.
So why can't dinosaurs clap their hands?
Because they're too small.
No.
I don't know then.
Because they're extinct.
Yeah, okay.
There you go. So
That's a good one. That's one.
hey, you know what? I went to a silent auction. I won a dog whistle and 2 mimes.
Because they were too loud?
There was a silent
auction.
So that was what I got. All right. So what do you call security guards at Samsung? What do you call security guards at Samsung?
I don't know.
Sam?
No. Guardians of the Galaxy.
And that's the bottom line.
Galaxy is the name of the phone from Samsung.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
And this one, I thought of you, Lynn, right away
Okay.
with this one. I was making a joke the other day about retirement, but it just didn't work.
Who in the blue hell are you?
There you have
All
it.
right, 2 for 4.
All right,
Not
so that's
even.
it. Sophia, thanks for stopping in. Hey, just so you know, Walmart has the golden book of Taylor Swift. I almost bought it for you yesterday. That close. All right, so there's your Amy's Father's Terrible Dad Jokes.
Now you're just rubbing it in.
I'm
Right?
just saying, you know.
Poor girl.
But they had a whole end cap with different.
If you're into space launches, this weekend's going to be busy.
Yeah.
Starship's launching anytime after 8 a.m. on Sunday, October 13th.
Firing off the NX-01.
No, the Starship integrated. They're going to try to catch the booster for the first time. That's going to be wild.
They got a big
And
ass
then,
catcher's mitt.
later on, afternoon time, 12 p.m., Europa Clipper. They're going to launch a mission to Europa around the moon. Europa's around Saturn? No, Europa's
Jupiter.
around Jupiter.
Jupiter, yeah, one of the moons.
Who's paying for all this?
It's a NASA probe.
Yeah.
So we are.
Yeah.
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 So, but the thing, though, is...
No, Starship's privately funded, so...
The thing, though, with the Europa mission, that's actually a really good idea because of all the satellites, natural moons, planets, whatever, Europa is the only one that has a chance to actually have
Potentially
life.
have life, yeah.
It's frozen.
Complex life forms.
Yeah, but it's got a frozen shell, but it's water based underneath that.
And because of the gravity of Jupiter, there's tectonic activity, so it stayed warm.
Well, Jupiter is actually a failed sun. I don't know if you realize that. If Jupiter had ignited, we would be living in a binary system.
Yeah.
There would have been 2 stars instead of the
That's
one.
the whole premise of 2010, the movie 2010.
I did see 2010, but I knew that from actually from reading, not from the movie. But yeah, Europa, out of all the moons of Jupiter, is the only one that has water that we know of. And so they're thinking that there's a very strong possibility of some form of life, whether it's bacteria or anything. I mean, they're not saying that it's,
Because there's stuff that grows with no light.
Exactly.
Around volcano vents in the Earth's floor.
Yep. So there's always that possibility.
Anyways.
So, yeah, it'd be cool. Now, that's got to be, well, I'm going to guess,
Couple of years.
2030s maybe for...
No, they can do it about 2-3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be cool
Falcon
to see.
Heavy has a lot of energy to it, so it's going to get a good boost.
That'd be cool. Assuming we don't have mechanical issues and oops boo-boos, that'd be cool. So listen, folks, we are wrapping up another show, Bobby G and Company. I want to invite you to tune in if you're in the Westfield area to Tire Talk, which is on deck right now, and see what's going on within the school system. Then we got the superintendent
I
spotlight.
see students. I don't see any hosts.
Yeah, I don't either. So I'm going to leave you with a parting song. And as always, I think of Mrs. Groom when I'm doing the last song of the show. She likes the heavier rock and the beat and all that stuff. So I always try and end the show with something for her.
Sophia's going, shrugging her shoulders, going, I don't know.
Yeah, she don't know. She has no clue.
No, she doesn't know where the hosts
she's
are.
a Taylor Swift fan. She has no clue. So anyway, I want to thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the show. And be careful this weekend. Be safe. Have fun. The weather's going to be pretty good. And get out there and try and enjoy some of it. And but be safe. I want you back again next Thursday when we come back at you with a whole new theme, whole new music, and more shenanigans. So with that in mind, the last song, again, opening with vocals. I got some Def Leppard coming at you, and Pour Some Sugar on Me. This is Bobby G and Company. We are tuning out. Stay tuned for Tiger Talk. They'll be right here. Maybe, I don't know. Or Sophia's going to come in here and do a Taylor Swift song and a dance. Who the hell knows? So here we go. Pour Some Sugar on Me. Def Leppard. Bobby G and Company. Take care, folks.
They're going to pour something on you.